matchup here between two conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. To kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The SMU Mustangs offense trots out there to open this game. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
On first down, it's play action. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Makes the grab. It's Maryland. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to run for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
And the Mustangs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Horned Frogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about him is he's just consistent. You know what you're going to get with this guy. He typically makes very good decisions, but every once in a while, when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Hoover. He'll throw it now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
And the Horned Frogs offense is on the move now. Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Horned Frogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tremendous toughness here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When they tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Grab behind the line, it's Maryland. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Love the option call here on 4th down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the 1st down.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. TCU. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To bootleg here. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Hoover. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. On third down, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Hoover. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Christian. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the weight of the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score TCU 14, SMU.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Sets a kickoff.
Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grinding away on the ground. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make urgency for this offense right now. Look at it, chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
Chris, that is a huge play for this defense. They come up with the sack, they push the offense back a bit, and most importantly, they let that clock keep running.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Nice grab. It's Hudson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, it's a great game for this offense. The quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open wide receiver, and takes full advantage of it. Defense better make some adjustments.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. This could be the game here. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Pulls it in. It's Harden. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. To the air, it's Jennings. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Dumps it down to the back. Clock. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown, but think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or do you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game?
They go for 2 and the win, and the crowd roaring, trying to make it difficult. It's a keeper. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy 2-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense.